Kylian Mbappe looks like he's on his way out of PSG, but who will he end up at? Yes, people, welcome back to another transfer news video. As always, if you love this type of content, make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 3,000 subscribers and let me know in the comment section your thoughts on where you believe Mbappe will play football next season. Now, this bombshell has come from Fabrizio Romano, who tweeted yesterday, Kylian Mbappe has informed PSG of his decision. He will not trigger the option to extend current contract until 2025. It means that the deal would expire next June in 2024, as reported by L'Equipe. PSG's position, no plan to lose Kylian for free. Therefore, sign new deal now or he could be sold. Now, for those who didn't understand that, what that basically means is Kylian Mbappe's contract at PSG, he had a year extension he could have signed, but currently it ends not this summer, but the summer after. And if he doesn't re-sign, or if he doesn't extend his contract, right, he will go for a free next summer. Meaning that if he stays at PSG this season, he's a free agent for the summer after. Meaning PSG, if they want to get money for Mbappe, they have to sell him this summer. They have to sell him to whoever they can get the most money for right now. And that looks like Real Madrid or potentially Manchester United. Now, why has Mbappe come out and said this at this time? Because he had until August, I believe, to potentially renew his contract. I had the feeling the man wanted out of PSG. Let's be honest about it. He's wasting his talents in the French league. He's already won the World Cup. He arguably could go down as one of the greatest footballers of all time one day. He's on the trajectory to do so. But he has to test himself for Real Madrid, for Barcelona, in the Premier League, etc. He can't just keep staying. He's middle-aged of 20. He's in his middle 20s now, 24, I want to say. So he has to leave France and kind of like test the waters somewhere else. He's got an extra year, right, at PSG. And for him, he either leaves now and he could test himself in for Real Madrid or test himself in the Premier League. Or he could wait an extra year, as he's come out with the PR saying that he's happy at PSG. It's lies about the Real Madrid rumours. He wants to stay at PSG. But then if you think about it, right, look what happened with Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland got a bumper contract by Man City because they got him on a cut deal because of his release clause. If you sign Mbappe for free in the summer, you can give him an even bigger contract because it's offset by the fact you're paying no transfer fee for him. So Mbappe might do the smart thing and hold out and go for a free in the summer and then get the bumper contract by whatever club signs him, whether it is Real Madrid or Manchester United. So where do Manchester United fit in this, right? Because Real Madrid have always seemed to be the likely suitors for Kylian Mbappe. Where's Man United come from this? Why have I titled this video, Kylian Mbappe could go to Manchester United? Well, it comes down to a really big reason, and it's actually coincided with Mbappe potentially leaving PSG. Manchester United are looking to get taken over by Qatari investors, right? The Glazers, they've had enough. They look like they're going to sell up, although they've been really strange about the process. It's been like a whole bidding process lasting like, I think it's down to like the 5th bid the Qataris have inputted. Recent reports have said that Sheikh Jassim, who's the leading investor from the Qatari front, has actually been successful in his 5th bid for Manchester United and will take the Manchester United club over. And if that's the case, he has already prioritised Kylian Mbappe as the #1 signing for Manchester United. And this is massive, massive news because Manchester United is the biggest club in England. They have the funds available to sign whoever they want. And they have the pool to sign whoever they want. And if they want Kylian Mbappe, and if Kylian Mbappe wants to test himself in the Premier League, as I believe he should, to be honest, he should try and test himself in the Premier League, then Manchester United seems like a match made in heaven for him. We've heard other clubs that are still potentially interested in Kylian Mbappe, etc. But I can't personally see that one happening. I mean, I'd love to see Mbappe come to Arsenal, but I just can't see happening with the finances Arsenal have available. I would say the same thing about Manchester United right now, but under Qatari investment, it all changes, man. It all changes. Manchester United pay their players. Sancho's got one of the most paid contracts. David De Gea, Casemiro. These players are paid so well. And definitely for me, especially in terms of Sancho and De Gea, paid well over the odds of what they should be paid. So United have the capacity to pay Mbappe the money. It's just about whether he wants to come to the Premier League. So I believe if Manchester United get taken over by Sheikh Jassim and the Qatari owners in time, I genuinely think Mbappe could come to Manchester United. I do think there's a feasible part for that. If I had to give the odds right now, I'd say he's probably got about a 40% chance going to Real Madrid, about a 30% chance of staying at PSG, and about a 30% chance of going to Manchester United right now. Or 25% chance going to Manchester United, and then 5% chance for all these other clubs like Arsenal, Man City, etc. that have all been thrown into the mix. But the main thing is, right, Mbappe wants to leave PSG. This summer is going to be absolutely humongous, man. We've already seen Bellingham move. Declan Rice potentially could go to Arsenal. You've seen Kante leave, Benzema leave. It's shaping up nicely for another big transfer, and that could be Kylian Mbappe, because that would be the biggest transfer of this summer. Will he get his move away from PSG as deserved? So, I've spoken about Manchester United. Why are Real Madrid potentially in for him as well? Well, we already know that Real Madrid have been long suitors of Kylian Mbappe, right? This has been clear for seasons gone back. And it now seems the time to make the move for the man. Benzema's left. He's gone to the Saudi Arabian Al Ittihad, I believe. that vacates the striking position potential for Mbappe. I know Mbappe can play left wing, but I've always preferred him down the middle as a striker. So that could vacate that position. Imagine, look, a front three of Rodrigo, Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Oh my days. That'd be absolutely electric. Absolutely electric for Real Madrid, right? Equally, we know Mbappe is a keen admirer of Real Madrid. Who wouldn't be? I always say this, right? Real Madrid and Barcelona are two clubs that no matter how bad La Liga is, no matter how bad they're doing, they will have eternal pull. These are the clubs that every single player dreams of growing up. Every single player dreams of playing for either Real Madrid or Barcelona growing up. You're lying if you don't believe so, man. Like, genuinely, I'm an Arsenal fan, right? My dream career would be playing for Arsenal and Real Madrid. That is it, man. I don't care any other club I go to, just Arsenal and Real Madrid. Because those are the pinnacles of football, right? Real Madrid and Barcelona are two biggest clubs in Europe. Two biggest clubs in Europe. If you play for Real Madrid, man, everyone knows you. Everyone knows you. So Mbappe wants to fulfill his wish. And I believe this as well. Jose Mourinho said this in a documentary a few years ago, right? When Real Madrid wanted to take him on as their manager. He said he didn't know if it was the right time, but the ship doesn't set sail twice. If Real Madrid want you today, you take it up now. Because who knows? Real Madrid might not want you in 2-3 years' time. You never know, man. You never know. So if Real Madrid do want to Kylian Mbappe, I will not be against him one bit getting that move over, spending 2-3 years in Spain and then testing himself in the Premier League. But that's how I see Kylian Mbappe's trajectory going in terms of his career, right? He's been in France for way too long now. He's been at Monaco and PSG. It's time to move on. Spend a couple years in Spain for Real Madrid, I believe so, and then move to the Premier League and try and win the Premier League and potential Champions League with either Real Madrid or the Premier League clubs you're with as well. That's what I'd like to see. But if he wants to shortcut that success and come straight to the Premier League, I'm sure there will be plenty of suitors. And number one on that list will potentially be Manchester United, right? And for Man United, if they get Mbappe, that puts them well in the title hunt. I already said it from this season. I think United are going to challenge for the title next season, right? I said it. I think they're a striker and a goalkeeper away from challenging for the title. So I think those two positions are a massive void in the team. But the rest of the team is good, man. I like the span of their team. Lisandro Martinez and Varane, I think they're really good centre-backs. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford. These are 5 really good players that you can build a team around. It's just about bulking out with a solid striker and a solid goalkeeper. Because if you have a really good striker and a really good goalkeeper, those are what save you in the season, man. You need a goalkeeper that can save you some points. I know De Gea got the golden glove, but let's be honest about it. De Gea is not a good enough goalkeeper for Manchester United. I think that's clear and obvious, man. Especially with the ball at his feet. He's absolutely lost. And equally, if you have a striker that can bag you 20 goals a season, man, then you're cooking. You're cooking. So if they get Mbappe, that's the striker position sorted. You just need to bring the goalkeeper. Whether that is Mike Maignan, whether that is Andre Onana, I'm not too sure. But the main thing is, right, Manchester United are looking at Kylian Mbappe. They have to get a takeover of the line first. Once Sheikh Jassim gets hold of the football clubs, I believe Sir Jim Ratcliffe has pulled out. Once he gets hold of the football club, he really starts to implement his style on the club, on the DNA. And look, we've seen before when you have rich investors come in, the whole club can turn around. Manchester United are already the biggest club in England, and if they now get the influx of the Qatari ownership and the money injected into the football club, boy oh boy, Manchester United could really start to challenge for big titles again, man. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on Kylian Mbappe. Do you believe he's going to leave PSG, or do you think that it's just a bluff and he's going to stay there? And if he does leave PSG, who would you like to see him sign for? Would it be Arsenal, Man United, Real Madrid, or any other club? I'd love to hear it down in the comment section. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe for daily football news on my road to 3,000 subscribers. Make sure you drop a like down below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Take care.